Kaspa just flipped the switch on something massive. Smart contracts are officially live through Kasplex Layer-2, and the numbers from day one are absolutely wild. We're talking over 22,000 transactions in 24 hours. But here's what nobody's talking about. The price is sitting at a critical crossroads that could send KS either rocketing toward 10 cents or crashing down to 7 cents. The liquidity clusters I'm seeing on the order book tell a story that most traders are completely missing. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I break down crypto moves before they happen, and if this analysis helps you spot the next big opportunity, smash that like button and subscribe for more market intel. Today we're diving deep into Kaspa's massive smart contract launch and what it means for price action over the next few weeks. So here's what just happened. Kasplex Layer-2 didn't just launch, it exploded out of the gate. According to the official data, we saw over 22,000 transactions and 2,521 unique addresses in the first 24 hours alone. That's not just impressive. That's the kind of adoption velocity that usually precedes major price movements. But the real game changer isn't just the transaction volume. Zealous Swap is now live with infinity pools, NFT staking, farms, and memberships. The Cat Bridge is launching in hours, and they're about to seed the DEX with serious liquidity. This is the infrastructure build-out that Kaspa has been promising for months, and it's all happening right now. Now here's where things get interesting and slightly terrifying if you're holding KS. The price action tells a completely different story than the fundamentals. While the tech is firing on all cylinders, KS has been stuck in what I call purgatory price action since mid-August. We're looking at a clear pattern of lower highs and choppy rebounds. Current price? Sitting right around $0.077 to $0.078. Which puts us smack in the middle of a range that's been grinding traders to dust. That sharp wick in early September that tagged $0.0727 before buyers stepped in, that was your classic liquidity grab, and it's telling us that bigger players are positioning for something significant. The order book data I'm seeing is absolutely fascinating. According to my analysis, there are stacked liquidity clusters all the way up to $0.087. These zones are acting like a double-edged sword. They're resistance levels that have been rejecting price, but they're also magnets that could pull price higher if momentum builds. I've watched these liquidity clusters get devoured in minutes when the right catalyst hits. Let me break down what the technicals are actually telling us, because this is where most analysts are getting it wrong. The RSI on the 4-hour chart is sitting in the high 40s to mid-50s completely neutral territory. No overbought or oversold signals, which means we're in that dangerous zone where price could explode in either direction. But the positioning data is even more revealing. Net shorts have been creeping higher throughout September, while net longs have gone flat to slightly softer. That bearish tilt tells me traders have been positioning defensively into this upgrade, which is actually bullish contrarian signal if you know how to read it. The open interest delta has been printing muted signals lately, confirming we're in range-bound consolidation. Not much fresh leverage piling in yet, which means when the breakout comes, it's going to catch most people off guard. Now let's talk about the levels that actually matter. I'm watching 3 critical zones that will determine KS's next major move. Support is sitting at $0.076. This is our range floor. Lose this level and we're looking at a quick trip down to $0.073, with 7 cents as the ultimate backstop if bears really want to push their luck. That 7 cents level would be a serious liquidity sweep that could trigger massive stop losses. The range midpoint around $0.079 to 8 cents is your momentum gauge. When price reclaims this zone and holds it, we typically see pushes toward range highs. It's like a launching pad for bullish moves. Resistance is the real battleground here. First stop is $0.082, but the major ceiling sits between $0.085 and 9 cents. This upper band has been the gatekeeper for months, with multiple rejections creating a thick supply wall. But here's what most traders don't understand. When these walls finally break, they break hard and fast. A clean 4-hour or 12-hour close above that $0.085 to 9 cents zone, followed by a successful retest, would flip the entire structure bullish. That scenario puts 10 cents to $0.105 firmly on the table, and honestly, with the smart contract narrative just getting started, we could see extension beyond those levels. The fundamental catalyst is real this time. EVM compatibility means Ethereum builders can port their applications over with minimal friction. We're talking ZK rollups, KRC20 support, native microtransactions. The full DeFi stack is now live on Kaspa. According to blockchain analytics, the rails are ready for serious usage, and early adoption metrics are already exceeding expectations. Smart money positioning is key here. A well-known crypto analyst pointed out that Kaspa has been one of the most patient build-outs in the space. While other projects pumped on promises, KS has been quietly shipping actual infrastructure. That patience is about to be rewarded if DEX volume, KRC20 issuance, and Layer 2 activity start generating real fees and usage. Market psychology is setting up perfectly. The crowd has been skeptical and honestly a bit bored with Kaspa's price action this quarter. Sentiment isn't euphoric, which creates the ideal backdrop for a surprise breakout when genuine catalysts grab flow. Remember, the biggest moves happen when nobody's watching. Here's my 3-scenario breakdown for the next few weeks. Base case scenario, continued range-bound action between $0.075 and $0.085, while builders ship applications and the market gauges early Layer 2 traction. This grinding action could last another 2-4 weeks as adoption metrics develop. Bull case scenario, breakout on clear adoption signals. We reclaim $0.082, crack through that $0.085 to 9 cents resistance wall, then see momentum legs toward 10 cents to $0.105. If on-chain metrics really pop with high DEX volume and active addresses, extension beyond $0.105 becomes possible. Bear case scenario, post-launch fade where we lose $0.076 support, see a quick probe to $0.073 with risk of a deeper liquidity sweep into 7 cents before buyers attempt to stabilize price. This would be classic, buy the rumor, sell the news behavior. What I'm watching closely, DEX volume on Zealous Swap, KRC20 token launches, Layer 2 transaction growth, and most importantly, whether that $0.085 to 9 cent ceiling finally breaks with conviction. Those metrics will determine whether KAS stays stuck in this range or finally catches up to its technological progress. The infrastructure is now live, the adoption is starting, and the technicals are coiled for a major move. Kaspa has the tooling to match the vision, and price has lagged enough that expectations aren't stretched. The next few weeks will be crucial for determining whether this smart contract launch becomes the catalyst that KS holders have been waiting for. Thanks for watching today's analysis. If this breakdown helped you understand Kaspa's current setup, definitely hit that like button and subscribe for more crypto market insights. I'll be monitoring these levels closely and updating you as the situation develops. The comment section is always open for your thoughts on KS. Are you bullish on the smart contract launch or waiting for better entry points? Disclaimer, remember, cryptocurrency trading involves substantial risk, and this content is for educational purposes only. Never invest more than you can afford to lose, always do your own research, and consider your risk tolerance before making any trading decisions. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, and the crypto market remains highly volatile and unpredictable.